Okay, school's in, the kids are in school. Now you and your mate can finally get out and do something alone together. We've got Lexi Hotchkiss here from Positively Cleveland to talk about all the fun things, especially during this season, that we can do as a couple. So tell me, what's the first thing you're thinking about?
The first thing we're thinking about is you're away from the kids, and I don't know about you, but the first thing I think about, wine. That said, you know, Lake and Ashtabula counties are filled with all kinds of wineries and vineyards, and it's so romantic, and fall is the perfect time of year to head out there.
Dick and I just went for the very first time this last summer. We went to Ferrante's.
Awesome. Ferrante, Debonnaire, Grand River Cellars, those are the big ones. That's right. Yeah. There's a new one up there called Benevino that is a new urban winery. You've got another one called South River Winery, and that's actually in an old church.
I went to that one too. That's very cool. And Harpersfield.
That's right.
Yes.
There's tons of them up there.
Yes, that's a lot. And sometimes they have bands. The one we went to had a band.
And a lot of them have events too. And actually, the Ohio Wine Producers Association actually have a list of different trails that you can go on. If you go to ohiowines.org or tasteohiowines.com, you can look at all different maps, and you can go on driving tours and learn about different events. And they're not just on the east side, they're also on the west side. So if you're an east sider, head out to the other side.
There are wineries on the west side?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Absolutely. Geneva, Vermilion, Norwalk, Avon, when you head out more towards Lake Erie Shores and Islands. Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, so wineries is one idea. Now, how about if you want to go out and just get fresh air, you know, and do something outside?
That's right. There are adventuresome couples. I'm not one of them, but there's plenty to do if you are.
Okay.
The Ohio Towpath is such a great fun thing to do for couples that love to be outside, and that offers a really unique bike path that goes from Independence down to Akron. And the nice thing about it is that if you're biking along and it starts to rain, or maybe you're exhausted, you don't want to go the rest, or you don't want to go the way back, you can actually hop on the Cuyahoga Valley Scenic Railway.
And stick your bike on there.
That's right. Stick your bike on there, and for $2, you're back to your original location. That runs April through October, and it's really cool. And the Cuyahoga Valley Scenic Railroad is really interesting because they'll offer wine and beer events as well. So even if you don't have the biking aspect to it, you can enjoy a glass of wine or learn about beer while you're on this train that goes through the Cuyahoga Valley National Park.
Okay, what if you want to do something more urban?
Urban, that's my favorite. My husband and I do that all the time. A lot of people work downtown, but they live in the suburbs. Why not stay downtown for a weekend and stay at a luxury hotel?
We need people to be doing that.
Well, you're right.
Yes.
And based on our studies, we've done a couple of studies, and Cleveland is about 30 to 40% of the cost is less than the cost of going to places like New York or LA or Boston. So when you stay overnight at a place like the Ritz-Carlton, in fact, I checked it for this weekend, it's $239 a night for a nice king bedroom at the Ritz-Carlton in Cleveland. $895 at a room in New York City. So absolutely, you're getting this total Ritz experience. You know, you can go to these luxury hotels and you're spending a fraction of the price.
Wait, eight something for one night in New York?
For one night.
Okay, that's crazy.
Absolutely, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
And then downtown's just got a plethora of all kinds of fun activities. You've got Playhouse Square. They offer smart seats now, so for $10 or $20 you can go and see a really cool new show. And then restaurants galore. So
don't you love Cleveland?
Of course I love Cleveland.
Thank you so much for being here. There is no excuse not to get out. Seriously, there is so much to do here. So if you want to know more about it, Lexi Hotchkiss, you can go to positivelycleveland.com, and it's all there. All right, stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Coming up next, are your in-laws intrusive? Well, Coach Kathy gives advice on how you can protect your privacy. And on next week's show, we'll help you dress for success in your relationship. We'll reveal why what you wear says how you feel. Next week on Can You Relate with Kathy Dawson.